So back in my junior year of high school, I was the definition of invisible. I wasn't the jock. I wasn't the nerd. I was just the guy who sat in the back and survived on iced coffee and zero sleep. Well, our physics teacher, Mr. Henderson, was a total legend, but he had this challenge of the century every year. He'd put one problem on the board that was supposedly unsolvable for high schoolers. If you solved it, you got an automatic A for the semester. One Tuesday, I'm just doodling in my notebook, not even really paying attention, until I look at the board. For some reason, the math just clicked. It looked like a giant puzzle, and I knew exactly where the pieces went. I waited until the bell rang and everyone rushed out for lunch. I walked up to the board, grabbed the chalk, and just started writing. I filled the entire left side of the board in about 5 minutes. I didn't even sign it. I just dropped the chalk and went to grab a taco. The next morning, the hallway was buzzing. There was a huge crowd outside the physics room. Mr. Henderson was standing there, just staring at the board with his jaw on the floor. He kept saying, "Who did this? This is graduate-level calculus." Everyone was guessing the valedictorian, or maybe a teacher from the university. I just kept my head down and tried to slip into my seat. But then Mr. Henderson looks at me, then at the board, then back at me. He points to a tiny coffee stain on the bottom corner of the chalkboard. He looks at my desk where my signature oversized Starbucks cup is sitting, and he just smiles. He didn't say a word to the class, but he walked over, leaned down, and whispered, "Nice work, Einstein. Enjoy your semester off." I've never felt more like a main character in my entire life.